University sporting teams are becoming more inclusive thanks to a policy change at the national level. U Sports changed its policy, giving transgender student athletes more authority over which team they prefer to compete on. Ashley Field reports.
It's a first for Canadian university sports. Transgender student athletes now have the option to choose which team suits them.
We have a group of student athletes who weren't captured or weren't clear within our existing policies where and how they fit in.
But now some clarity. U Sports, the governing body of university athletics in Canada, adopting a new, more inclusive policy, one that lets the student decide, compete on a team that corresponds to their given sex at birth or one that fits with their gender identity.
It will really just send the message that transgender athletes are welcome in these sports leagues and that they are prioritized in a way that allows them to identify who they are and where they're most comfortable playing sports.
Kat Haynes with Trans-Sask Support Services applauds the policy change, which will be adopted by all 56 U Sport institutions, including both the University of Saskatchewan and Regina. And unlike other organizations like the NCAA, this policy will not require student athletes to undertake hormone therapy.
The fact that there's no sort of medical necessity or reference to the transgender person's body in this announcement is really, really important.
Haynes says the big issue at hand, though, is this is an administrative change. She hopes it's followed through with action to ensure the safety of transgender athletes.
In these sporting spaces that we know a lot of transgender people avoid because of a lot of negativity around how they're treated in those spaces, how they have been treated, and anxiety about how they're going to be treated.
Now, this policy came into effect last week, and U Sports says it will work with its member institutions on its rollout and implementation. CTV reached out to Husky Athletics for comment on the policy change. However, it said it did not have enough information to fully comment on the issue. Ashley Field, CTV News, Saskatoon.